Hello, everyone. You are warmly welcome to 90 Days Excel Skills Mastery Challenge. This is Tech for UGH Consulting. My name is Samuel Anim, and today is day 37. Amazing. Today we are concentrating on what we call test functions. And yesterday we looked at test functions in a form of joining tests together from different cells. Today we are looking at how we can extract tests. So we are going to extract text from text strings, and it helps us to be able to extract names, separate codes. So yesterday we learned how to put the names together, and today we learn how to extract the names apart to put them in different columns or cells if we look at the opposite of what we did yesterday. So we're going to look at how we can extract names, separate codes, clean data, search test, find report, and then also managing database with some. And test function in this regard in Excel helps us to extract, count, search, and even manipulate the data further for us. So we're just going to look at it, and we'll be concentrating on, for today, we'll concentrate on left function, right function, and the mid function for this particular one. The part 2 will come in the 38 days day, so that we can look at search, find, and then the lane, which are all combination amazing tool for us to extract data or codes in Excel. So let's look at what the left function is. The left function is part of the group of functions for called test functions. And so anytime you want to deal with test functions, you go to there, you can have the left function as part of it. The group of functions and the test functions are we call. So the meaning is that the left function actually extracts characters from the beginning. That's the left of a test. So if I have my name, Samuel, here, and then I said I want to extract just 3, I can use the left function to extract the first 3 letters, which is 3, and then it gives me sum. So that's the function of the left function. It extracts from the left side of every test that you want to extract from. So the syntax is the function name left open bracket, and then the test that you want to extract, and then the number of characters you want to extract. So put it in mind. The left is very simple. It takes the test you want to extract, and then the number of characters. Like when you take my name, for instance, in an example, you will see that the test that we want to extract is called Samuel, and then we extract the first 3 characters, which gives us sum, which is the first 1, 2, 3 of it. So that's the test function. Always remember, it takes the test you want to extract and the number of characters. Okay, so let's look at the example here. I have an example of employee ID or employee code, and we need to extract the text portion of the employee code. So we just do equal to, and then you type the word left. And then as you type, it will come, you pick it. And then the syntax is test, this test, and then the number of characters. The number of characters is 1, 2, and 3. So we extract the first 3, and then you hit enter, and then you have the first test extracted from the employee code. And that's what you see here. The syntax is left, the B32, which is the employee code, and then the 3 is the number of characters it extracts. So this is how, in simplest form, the left function is actually used to execute a task in Excel. Very simple. Remember, it takes the text and then the number of characters. Now, the practical use is that you can use it to extract department codes when you have the codes and the department together. Product codes, you can use it to extract names, extract country code, extract initials, and so on and so forth. We also add it to other functions to create the test combinations in Excel functions. So at the advanced level, we'll look at how we add these ones to other functions to create automations in Excel. Maybe you are doing a financial modeling, you want to automate tests, you want to extract portion and write it. We use these functions in combination with other functions to do a lot of automations. So that is the left function for you. Now let's look at the right, which is directly opposite the left function. Now the right function also extract characters at the end or the right side of the text. So for instance, if I want to extract, I have a Samuel Anim, and then I want to extract the Anim. So it's going to be right, and then we take the tests, and then we say extract from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once I put 5, 4, I get Anim. So that is how it is. You see, it extracts from the right. So it's just the directly opposite the left function, right? And it has the same syntax, the same argument, the same structure as well. So the syntax is the text and the number of characters, but because it's right, it will extract from the right. So let's see if we want to extract the product number from this one. We do equal to right, type the word right, and then select the text you want to extract from. And then how many characters are we extracting from the right? We see 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're extracting 4 and then put answer. And then we have the code being extracted beautifully here. And the syntax is just like the left. It takes the text and then the number of characters. So always remember that the right is just the opposite of the left, and they all perform same function. Just that the left will extract from the right, from the left, and then the right will extract from the right as well at the end of the test. So we use it to also extract the names, the IDs, the extract years, extract date, and also in combination with other functions to create a very powerful automations that we do in Excel. These ones are very necessary for us because we talked about automation. So it's good one. Okay, so that is the right tool for you. Now, the last one we concentrate on that this is what we call the mid function. So if the left extracts from the left and the right extracts from the right, then the mid function will extract from the middle of the text strings. So you can always use that one to extract from the middle. So the syntax is tests, the start position, and then the end position of the character. So let's take this one for example. If I type the mid function and then I want to extract the department HR from it, I'll bring comma. The start position will be where the H starts from. And if I look at my character 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So H will start from 5, and I want it to move in just 2 characters. So it will start 5 and extract 2 characters for me. So when I hit, I get the H out. Please, let's look at the syntax well again. For this particular one, it takes the text you want to extract, and then it has to indicate the start point because it's extract from the middle. So you need to tell it which position are you starting from in the text string, and then the number of characters you want to extract after the first one. So we did it by saying that we extract the whole employee code as a test, and then we extract the fifth, start from the fifth. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want to move in 2 characters. So 1 and 2. So when you identify the 5, it becomes 1 and then 2, and then it gives us beautifully. So the mid also work in the center or the middle of the text strings and extract whatever you have designed to bring it. So that is the one. The explanation as I give is that the 5 is the starting position if you look at the syntax, and then the 2 that we have here is the number of characters to extract. So we did 5 and 2, which is the number of characters to extract. So practical use, we are able to use it to extract middle names, extract product numbers, extract registration numbers, and any other number we need to extract. And this one also works perfectly with other functions to automate the kind of work that we do in Excel. That's why it's more important. So today we have looked at the left function as extracting from the beginning of a text strings. We have looked at the right function as extraction from the end of the test strings, and then we looked at the mid function, which is also the extraction from the middle of the test strings. Let's look at the differences that exist between them. Just simple. The left is the beginning, extract from beginning. The right extract from the end, and then the mid also extract from the middle. Just keep it in your mind. The names and the work they do matches very well. And the important tips is that always remember that the left starts from the beginning. Don't forget. And the right starts from the end. And then the mid also need a starting position to start from. Let's look at how we can use them to work on this particular data that we have here. So assuming you have received a system data like this, you need to extract the category, you need to extract the year, and then you need to extract the product code. How do you do it? This is where the functions we just learned becomes very important. So extract the category. ADM is the category, and that is the left function to do that work for us. So we type left, and then we pick the test that we want to, and how many characters. The category has been abbreviated into 3 characters. So we close and hit enter, and then we'll have all of them. You can double click, copy it down, and then you have extracted all the categories that we have using the left function. Now the product code, which is the year, which is also in the middle, would be extracted by the mid function. So we type the mid function, select it, mid function, select it, and then hit the test that you want to extract from. How many characters are we extracting from? 1, 2, 3. We are starting from the 5th, so you enter 5. And then how many characters are we going? The year is 4, so we enter 4 and we hit, and then we'll have the year. Okay, so we have extracted the year beautifully over here. This is cool, it's fine. Now let's look at the product code. The product code is also the last one, which is the 3 characters. So we use the right to also extract it. So we type the right, pick the test you want to extract, and then you go 3 characters, hit enter, and then you have the product code extracted. Copy and send it down. So once you have these keys, you see how fast and easy for us to work through how many data, over 200 records that we just worked through like this, so simple like that, with the test functions that we have just learned. So today, this brings us to the end of today's session. Today we have tackled the text function, and we looked at the right, we look at the left, and then we look at the middle. We've given the practical explanation to it, and we've done some demonstrations. Please try to get the training material and then do the test or practice and make sure that you learn. Please don't forget to share this link with your friends, colleagues, and anyone that needs to learn this. And then also hit the bell so that anytime we upload a new video, you will get it. Please don't forget to subscribe as well. And let's meet tomorrow for part 2 of the test function.